Yo, my name is Julian Melnick and welcome back to Caffeine and Consoles, a channel dedicated to console gaming, button mashing, and sipping on that beautiful, wonderful, sweet black gold called coffee. All right, let's jump right in. I figured it was time for me to put my money where my mouth was and really test the Series S versus the Series X. This is my buddy Series X and this is my Series S. So I went out and purchased an expensive TV, the LG C2. Yes, it was over $1,000 and I paid for it. I didn't get it sent to me. This is not sponsored by anybody. We are using the LG C2 because it is an OLED panel, has HDMI 2.1. It is able to output an image at 4K and also has a 120 Hz refresh rate. All of those buzzwords, it can do. So I feel like this is going to leave no prisoners. This is gonna be the most detailed panel I can find. And well, next is you. Your job is to identify which one is which. I'm gonna show you two different gameplays. One is gonna be on the Series S and one is gonna be on the Series X. They are not gonna be side by side because that isn't realistic. We're trying to simulate what it would be like to play games, not compare games. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna see one footage and the other, and you're gonna decide which one's which, 30 to 60 seconds. After that, we'll have a discussion, and then I will show you the side by side. It is your job to figure out which one is which. We're gonna play 3 games. Jedi Fallen Order, which was originally created for last generation, but has since been optimized to look good on this one. Halo Infinite, which was created for this current generation, but is also able to be played on older hardware. And finally, Plague Tale Requiem, which was created for this current generation, but is not capable or not able to be played on previous hardware unless you do xCloud or something along those lines. So let's jump right in and see which footage looks best. All right, the first thing we have here is Jedi Fallen Order, which is currently being played in performance mode, which locks it at a 60 frames per second, and it actually tries to maintain 60 frames per second the whole time. So that's kind of the first way that we're gonna go about this. I often don't play games in the fidelity mode or high quality mode because, okay, that glitched off the screen. That's awesome. Is the baddie in here now? No, he's gone. We were able to maintain that somehow. Oh, cool. That was a weird glitch. Go up here and sense that echo, but we're not gonna do that. We're actually gonna try to keep moving around and maintain some more gameplay as much as possible. Is he back now? No, he's gone. We defeated that guy. So this again is Jedi Fallen Order on the first console. And so I think what's next is we're gonna try and switch over to the next console and do this same run again. I am not going to save, and you're gonna see me do pretty much the exact same thing. All right, let's get over to the next console. So here is the second time through the same area. Let's go ahead and hit BD, let's go. And we're gonna do the same thing. Let's see if it's gonna glitch again. Ooh, yeah, first time hit. Is he gonna glitch? Ooh, he didn't glitch. All right, well, we're gonna try him out this time. Hey, big fella, what's up? Ooh, 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 ooh. Come on now. Oh, back way. Oh, this way. If I've learned anything in my time playing, Demon Souls, is this is not the way that you go about it. Jump, jump. All right, let's go ahead up here and finish out this footage right here. All right. Gosh, this game is so awesome. Should we get on to the next game? Halo Infinite? Maybe get some campaign going? I think so. All right, let's do it. Ooh, it feels good. And as I said before, everything's locked at 60, though some games give you the option and others don't. I'm not gonna tell you which one gives you the option because that'll give it away. But everything's locked at 60. Bye. Bye. Oh, hey. Oh. Yeah, bye. Oh, man. Let's look at the different reflections on everything. We'll do that in both videos, just so you can see. Let's find some reflections somewhere. You know, Halo is one of those games that's so fun to play. And I'll admit, I didn't get into Halo until more recently with Infinite. So here's some reflections here on these objects. Let's go ahead, change in color. There's one that has maybe a grill that you can see small objects in. Oh, there we go. There's some grills and grates to see detail. Good. All right. Let's go ahead and switch over to the other version. Hey. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? Oh, let's switch over to that. Oh. Good night. All right, let's switch over. This is the second console we just switched to. Let's go ahead and check this out. Feels pretty good. Feels pretty, oh, hey, what's up, big boy? Yeah, you know? This game is so great. This is the campaign, of course. I decided to not try to do some online play because I'm not the best when it comes to online play. So, yeah, baby. Come on, where's some baddies? Let's look at kind of what we're looking at here. Different textures, the different lighting here. That's kind of nice. We're gonna look at those, the different way that it reflects. And the movement, you know, feels nice and fluid, as it usually does. You know, I'm more impressed with the way that the two, you know, are actually running through these games. Anyway, that's enough of that footage. So here, see that gameplay and all that stuff here. Let's go over to the third game now. All right, launching into Plague Tale Requiem, or A Plague Tale Requiem, we have this stunning, it just really is something quite special. Holy cow. So this is the first version of this game. Now I will say the first time I played this, I actually used cloud streaming, and that was pretty spectacular. Let's see how it interacts with the environments, the different colors here, the distance, the clouds. It's just really quite stunning. And I think that it's important that we look at the character. We'll do that on both. The different lighting that we see on the characters' faces, how the light on the ground casts on that. Colors. Wow. This is just a stunning game. I'm not too familiar with this game, but that's not really the point of this. So there's a lot of talking that happens, but we're going to go ahead and get over to the second version of this game to see what that looks like, shall we? All right, cool. The second console here, looking at the different textures. And this game doesn't cease to amaze me. It just gives me chills. The way that it looks. It is probably visually one of the more stunning games that I've ever seen. And just both consoles, I feel like, handle it really, really well. Again, I'm not going to do any sort of zooming in or anything like that. And, you know, we're seeing just this beautiful gameplay here, which is just awesome. This is visually, like, just a masterpiece. I haven't actually played through this game, so this is like my first time getting through these different scenes. And, you know, this is just my second time playing through this just now, and the shadows and all the different things here that we're looking at, the different characters. So this is our character we're dealing with right here. We got shadows cast on the face. Let's get into the sun and see what the face looks like in the sun. This is what we're looking at as far as our environment. Motion blur is increased or turned on, which is just a cinematic mode, but wow, beautiful. All right. I think it's time we discuss which one's which, huh? Yeah, I think that's going to be good. All right, let's check it out. All right, so now it's time to reveal who the console was. And it's a little bit darker in here because this video has taken a really long time to make. A really long time to make. So the first thing is the first game, Jedi Fallen Order. The first system that you saw was the Xbox Series X. And that footage was very nice. The second footage you saw was the Series S. And what I noticed was not so much that the characters were not as crisp, though that was the case. The frame rate was a little bit less, although it was almost not noticeable. It was at the draw distance, it was quite foggy. And that was the big thing. The clarity in the landscape was a little different. And that was kind of interesting to me. Also, I couldn't change the frame rate, which just goes to show me that the frame rate is locked because you can't change it. So the second game, let's see if you got that one right. The first console that you saw it on was the Series S. The second was the Series X. Second game being Halo Infinite. That one, again, same type of thing. I noticed that the clarity and the draw distance, that seems across the three, the clarity as far as you can go, it seems that they just fogged it up a little bit, and that fogginess ends up being the way that they cover up some of the imperfections. Halo looked the best, I believe, out of the three, or the closest. And so that one was definitely the one that was most surprised by, is seeing this S footage next to the X footage. I think that looked the best. And as you guys are seeing, the detail was a little bit different, but I still think that that one looked the best. I don't know if it's because the way it was made or what have you, if it isn't really that demanding, but I was actually pretty surprised. The last one is Plague Tale Requiem. I think that one was actually pretty easy to pick which one looked better. The Series X was picture perfect. It was crisp, it was clear, and the Series S was kind of choppy. And you know, honestly, that's not too surprising. That game is crazy. I can't believe it's released on the Switch. And this video wasn't to say which one's better. We know the Series X is going to outperform the Series S. The question is by how much? And is that really, for most of you guys, enough to lean you in one direction or the other? That's really your decision to make, because I personally own a Series S, and this, though it was very eye-opening, the Series S does me fine because it's not my primary system. I keep pointing over here, but it's over here. I hope this helped you guys out. This definitely was fun to make. It was probably a more difficult video for me, but expect a lot of this in this new gaming new year. That's what we're in, the gaming new year. All right, guys. You guys take it easy and happy gaming.